Hi Barry, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson this morning. So we've run through your swing here. We can see, we'll look at the positions first of all. Takeaway's good, it goes a little bit outside the line. Nice at this position here, cuts through the right forearm in a great position. Good at the top, left arm's deep, right elbow's tucked, club face good. Coming down into it, and you can see at this particular swing, use a little bit across it. Most of your swings use a little bit more in that position there. It might have been because I put you under the mat and you might have felt a little bit awkward. But we can see here the club's just fractionally across this one. So this wasn't one of your best shots, but it did match up with what we saw with the body track. So if we have a look at the movements, we can see here it's set up, it's beautiful. A little bit of weight on the left side. Watch as you start to swing back. If we just move that up a bit now. As you take the club away, you can see your weight is now 60% on your right side, so everything's moving to the right, which is good, and a little bit heel to toe ratio, which is good. Coming to the top, gets to the top, got 68% of your pressures on that right side, and that's pretty good. I'd like to see sort of 75-80%, so again a bit more of a load up onto that right side, which is the change we made. Coming down, unfortunately, even when you're coming to the top, you can still already see your little white ball, your centre of mass, when we actually get to the top of the swing, has already started to move left. So we've got your weight moving left, or it's 55% on the left foot now. As you keep coming down, you can now see that weight from the left is now moving back to the right. So now we've got 72% of your pressure on your right side. So at the top of the swing we only had 68, and then we moved left, now we've moved back to the right. This is why strike is compromised a little bit, and this is one of the reasons why we're losing the angle in the wrists quite early, because we're backing up. From here now you start to go left again, so it's just all a little bit out of sync. Coming for impact, you can see there's 70%. What was impact? 65% of your weight's on your left side. Tour average again is sort of 82%, so it could be a little bit more on that left side. Great balance through the footwork, i.e. your trace line is very neutral, which is good. If we look at Adam Scott here, he's in a 4-iron here, you really see that he really loads up into that right hip, right side, before he does anything on the way down. So he's still completing his backswing. He hasn't started to move left at all yet. Right to the top, and now he'll start to transition. You can see now really slowly, now he's starting to bump. We can see that now, but he's waited and waited and waited till he's got to the top, and now he's moving everything left together. Where we saw with yours, with your little ball, we can see at this stage here, if I draw a line on your hands, that's at the most you got to the top, most of your weight got into your right side, and look, you swing still a little bit longer before you start moving. So we've got to feel that you load up to the top, and one of your drills is swing to the top, stop, count 2 seconds, stand on that right side, and then power off it, really push onto that left side for me and give it a rip. Thanks, Barry.